Hey guys, what's up? My name is Beckett here from Watson Brothers Skate, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a switch toe check.
First serve as I serve my boo. I'm cool with the work I do. Clock ticks and the world might move. Time stops with a girl like you. First tie word, my dude. I observe life from a bird's eye view. Jokes try hurt my mood, but my sky pure bright blue. No piss taken. I tell my demons they got mistaken. I lift weights, eat less bacon. I run when the sun gets waking. Jumping ropes and my legs aching.
First off, you're going to want to know where to put your feet. So it's basically the same foot placement as the toe side. So you're gonna, for me, I put my front foot up against the foot stop right there and kind of have it sideways, and then my back foot is kind of digging in right here into the side. And when I've noticed when I do a switch toe and a toe side, my foot placement is pretty much the same. It's just the way I go into the slide is a little bit different. So you can put your feet like this or a different way, but this way works best for me. Okay, so after you learn the foot placement for this trick, the second most important thing is learning how to go into the slide. So a switch toe is a toe side, but just switch. So you're going to want to go into it almost the same way. So when I do a toe side, I usually, for the most part, I lean into it, but I also kick out with my back foot so the board starts sliding. And you do kind of the same thing with a switch toe, but since you're going to be going switch, you're going to want to kick your front foot out, and then that will cause the board to kick out and slide easier. You can also try to kick out with your back foot, after you start sliding, so you can hold it out more, but when you're just learning, you're going to want to just kick out with your front foot, and that will be the easiest way for you to get the switch toe. Okay, so there's one really important thing you're going to have to know when you're learning a switch toe, and that's you just kind of got to be like confident, and you got to commit to the slide. For me, when I was learning the slide, I would kick out, it would slide about like maybe like a foot, and then I would fall off, and it usually just, usually just hook up and I would fall over. And that's because I was going into it a little bit and then just getting too scared and jumping off. So this trick is kind of scary to go backwards and go into a toe side. So that's why you really have to commit and just do it. It sounds easier than it is. You're really gonna have to like tell yourself to stay on the board and just kick out, and it's a scary trick to learn, but after you do it like quite a few times, you get the hang of it, and it's not that bad anymore. Also, when you start doing this trick, you're just going to be kind of kicking your front foot out, and your board's just going to scoot a tiny bit, and that might get a little bit frustrating after a while, because that happens quite a bit, but you just got to keep doing that over and over and over again, and falling over and over and over again, and eventually you'll be able to get it, and you'll fully commit to it, and you'll just get it down. And it just takes a lot of tries to get used to the motion of it, but once you get it, it's great. So great. Okay. So now that you know the main parts of learning a switch toe, I'm going to tell you what you're going to need to learn this trick. So this trick, it takes, for me, I need a board with good concave to do it. And right now I have the Nelson Barre, which has like a bubble drop mixed with W, and it forms a really good pocket for my foot, so that just locks me in and I'm able to kick it out. Also, I have an SMD hardware foot stop. A foot stop is another thing that's really helpful when you're learning this trick, because as I said, you're going to want to kick out with your front foot, and that motion is pretty fast, and you don't want your front foot to be slipping off your board. So having a board with good concave and having a board with a foot stop mixed with that, it just locks your foot in really well. I've been using this SMD hardware foot stop, right there, and for about like a year now, and it's been really good, and it just locks me in with anything, like any trick I do. But really, any foot stop works. I'm just saying it makes it a lot easier. You don't need it, but it helps. Okay, there's a few more things you're gonna need when you're learning this trick. So I definitely recommend getting a good set of sliding wheels, because this trick it's kind of like a hard trick to initiate. So if you have wheels that kick out like really easily, then it's gonna be a lot easier to do the trick. Some good wheels that I recommend to learn this trick are, well, for the most part, any wheel by Remember, which are the Pee-wees or the Hoots. Also, Cadillac, the Cadillac Swingers and the Cadillac Sugar Mamas are really good wheels because they have a really easy initiation. That's what I'm using right now, and the kick out is super easy, and it makes this slide so much better. Also, there's a new company called Premier Wheels, and I think they have 2 wheels right now, but both of them are super slidey. I think they're the slidiest wheels on the market right now. But yeah, those wheels would also be really easy to do a switch toe or any slide really on. But yeah, you're gonna need, you don't need easy wheels to do this, but it'll help a lot, and you'll probably get this trick a lot sooner. Alright, so as you guys, well, most of you guys know, I don't wear gloves when I'm boarding or anything. I never really have. But it's definitely a good idea to wear gloves when you're learning this trick, because you're either gonna not lean down enough and you're gonna high side, and that's no good, or you're gonna lean down too much, and that's gonna cause you to ice out. So you don't want your hands to get destroyed by the ground from icing out. So it's definitely a good idea to wear gloves. I haven't fallen too badly yet, so I still don't wear them, but if you're learning this trick, it's a good idea to get them. Alright, so the last thing you guys are going to need when doing this trick and any other trick is a helmet. As you guys know, safety is important, and you're going to want to protect your head if you fall. So yeah, gloves, a helmet, and any pads, if you wear those will help a lot so you don't fall and get hurt. But yeah, you're going to need safety gear, good wheels, good board, and you're going to need to know how to do this trick. So this concludes my trick tip on how to do a switch toe check, or just a switch toe, either one, whatever comes natural. Sorry if I didn't go into too much detail on how to do this trick. I kind of forget what I've covered or what I haven't talked about yet. So if you guys have any comments or questions about this trick, make sure you leave them in the comment box below. And if you like this video, make sure to hit like and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so remember to skate safe and have fun.